It's me, Timmy Flyers Guy, and welcome to Flyers Minor League Report. I'm your host, Timmy Flyers Guy. Tonight, both the Lehigh Valley Phantoms and the Reading Royals will be in action tonight. The Lehigh Valley Phantoms will be facing off with a very good P-Bruins hockey team. And the Reading Royals will be in action once again as they will face off against the Wheeling Nailers. It'll be part of a home series. They'll face off against the Wheeling Nailers tonight at West Banco Arena in Wheeling, West Virginia. And then they'll come back on Saturday to face off against the Wheeling Nailers at Santander Arena. Let's get into a recap for both of these games. And I want to tell you that there was a Reading Royals game that I forgot to do pre-game coverage of. And that was the Tuesday's 10:30 p.m. game. You see, I got my chair really late, so I didn't really have a chance to really do a pre-game video for that game. And I forgot to do it. I forgot to do a minor league report for that Wheeling Royals Wheeling Nailers game. It was at 10:30 a.m. on Tuesday. So I apologize for that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a double recap of both of two games for the Reading Royals. One that was on Sunday, and one that was on Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. Before I get to that part of the video, let's talk about the Phantoms. Let's start with the Phantoms. On Wednesday night, the Lehigh Valley Phantoms faced off against the Rochester Americans. It was a scoreless first period until the second period, when the Lehigh Valley Phantoms got on the board with a goal by Jacob Garcia. The goal was under review, but the referee said it was a good goal, but not the Phantoms. Right after that, it was Christian Cairo who gave the Phantoms the 2-0 lead. In the third period, the Rochester Americans were able to get a goal. Were able to get on the board. And it was 2-1 Phantoms. Shortly after that, it was Denver Borky that increased the lead to 3-1. Rochester was able to cut the lead in. Rochester was able to cut the lead in half once again at 3-2. But it was Dave Wisdom who scored the empty net goal, giving the Phantoms the 4-2 lead and the 4-2 victory as the Lehigh Valley Phantoms defeat the Rochester Americans 3-2. As the Lehigh Valley Phantoms defeat the Rochester Americans 4-2. Phantoms beat a very good Rochester Americans team. A 4-2 victory. Tonight, the Lehigh Valley Phantoms will have a chance. Will be facing off against the P-Bruins, a team that has been very good this season. It's going to be quite a challenge for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms as they will face off against the P-Bruins tonight at 7:05. Here, let's now get into the Reading Royals portion of this video. And let's go all the way back. Like I said, this is going to be a double recap for the Reading Royals. So let's go all the way back to Sunday afternoon when they faced off with the Wheeling Nailers. as they faced off with the Wheeling Nailers. Wheeling Nailers. In the first period, hey, let me check that. In the first period, I'm thinking about it right now. I'm trying to think here. I'm going to check the scores here. So let's go back to last Sunday afternoon's matchup with the Wheeling Nailers. I'm just going to check the scores right here. So, hang on, everybody. I'm sorry sometimes. It's just hard to keep track sometimes. Here we go. Here we go, Reading Royals. Alright, here we go. The Reading Royals got the first goal in that game. And it was Cam Cook who gave the Reading Royals the 1-0 lead in the first period. Reading was able to even up the score at 1-1. But it was Jacob Prescott who gave the Reading Royals the 2-1 lead in the second period. Wheeling was able to even up the score again on the power play, 2-2. Late in the final minutes of the third period, it was Jake Willits who gave the Reading Royals the 3-2 lead in the final minutes of the third period. That goal would hold up, and the Reading Royals get the 3-2 victory over the Wheeling Nailers. On Tuesday morning at 10:30 a.m., the Reading Royals faced off against the Wheeling Nailers. Once again, unfortunately, the Reading Royals suffered a 2-0 shutout loss to the Wheeling Nailers on Tuesday. Tonight, the Reading Royals will face off once again with the Wheeling Nailers in part 1 of the home and home series with the Wheeling Nailers. Reading Royals will be looking to get some payback on their rivals, the Wheeling Nailers, as they will face off against the Wheeling Nailers tonight at 7:05. So let's get ready for some AHL hockey action as the Lehigh Valley Phantoms will face off against the Providence Bruins. And also, let's get ready for some ECHL hockey action as the Reading Royals will face off against the Wheeling Nailers. I'm Timmy Flyers guy, and this has been your Flyers minor league report. Let's go Phantoms, and let's go Royals.